Welcome back to Blasphemous. Last time we defeated the last humiliation of sin and died a stupid death. So, this time, we've been given an item of great importance by Altus Gracus, and in order to use it correctly, we need to go back to where Perpetua kicked our ass last time, which is, here-ish about, right there, the Bronze Frontier. To do that, go this way. So I'm gonna meet you up there because we're gonna do a short quest line involving said item. So now that we're back here, even if you didn't beat her, you can still do this. Plant the terrifically horrible egg of deformity here, and then leave the area and come back. You'll get a shiny new hatched egg of deformity. How pleasant. How, love it. Adore it. Hatched egg of deformity. Hirsute egg. Born of abomination. The cruelty of a broken promise shaped. Altus Gracus. So, we are one step closer to activating the item. Before we do that, however, we're going to go back down to Echoes of Salt, and I will meet you there. Now, actually, no. We are going to meet back in Albero. We are going to give it to the Saint of Salt. So I will meet you back there. Also, fuck this guy. Before we go on, we're gonna do some Nasaminito stuff. Yeah, proof flasks. Sacrifice one of them to get superior number of flasks. You can actually see the icon changes.
I bless the mixture that will recover your spilled blood.
Excellent. Healing power of bioflasks has increased. We can do that again. How many? Alright. So, I think you can do that a total of 5 times, but you have to sacrifice a flask every single time. I actually think that it's not worth it to get some of the final upgrades. I think after like 6 upgrades, it's about the whole, thing anyway. So it's like, really need to get all of them and sacrifice all of ours, or just have a shit ton of really good flasks. Alright, welcome back to the Saint covered in salt. The false Saint of Salt. We can give him the hatched egg of deformity.
The deformity has opened up. You have been granted 3 knotted tongues, able to grow deep roots that will twist and wring, copying the pain of their 3 mothers. In the name of the High Wills, I bless this relic. Watch over it, for it is now pure and sacred.
And we get the 3 gnarled tongues. Another equally disgusting item. We can get rid of that. It is an item you've probably noticed different places that look like a weird plant thing you can't interact with. Well, this bad boy can interact with them. Tied together by a broken oath, these tongues speak words that only the foundations of Custodia can hear. Their pleas awaken the sleeping roots from their lethargy, creating footbridges and climbable ledges for their wearers. These are the 3 tongues born from the monstrosity. 3 tongues that are 3 voices. 3 cries in harmony. The tongues are knotted into one. Roots grow and twist in their presence, just like the hair of what were once 3 sisters. So now that we have it on, there are several places we can go in order to use that and obtain new items. Right now, what I want to do is go back down to Hondo. I have a knot of rosary rope, so I'm going to go back and add to it, and I will then go down into Hondo. There's something we can do in Hondo, and then there's something we can do down in Grievous' Sins. So that is my plan right now. Add the rosary rope. Yeah, and then after doing so, I will meet you at the Hondo Shrine. Alright, welcome back to Hondo. So there are 2 items we can get. This is probably the last time we come to Hondo, I think. This is honestly one of my favorite looking areas. I think it's super interesting. So make sure the gnarled tongues are equipped. There are 2 important items. that right there. So that starts to happen. So anywhere where you saw places like that will now show up. And you can connect to them. Ooh, and almost get knocked off by a douche nozzle. What do we get? We get the Solea of Excommunication. Prayer that ignites the blood with unbridled fervor. For a while, the quick attacks of the penitent one are replaced with a devastating blow that annihilates enemies. Forgive me, Father. Excuse me from this oath. Do not let your eternal miracle take over my soul and possess my body, for I fear the miracle more than I fear my own torment. So, to use a huge amount, you can see it's a big old meaty attack. Ow. If I go like that, boom, it obliterates guys. How long does this last? Not a very long time. So we're going to go back to the shrine, and then now we're going to head left because there's an item we weren't able to get until very recently. All right, so we're back here. We're going to head left. We're going to get ourselves another item. Fortunately, not another prayer. If I'm not mistaken, I just have to stay here. Please don't hit me off. That would be really annoying to me. Thankfully, we opened up this shortcut, so we can just head left. Just need to head straight across. I'm kind of surprised that didn't hit me. I wouldn't have been too sad if it did, just because they don't really do very much damage. Let me see here. Oh, we need to kill everything here. Okay. Uh-oh, I fucked it up. It worked out. It worked out. Uh-oh. Okay, I swear I pressed the block button. There we go. So as soon as we do that, suddenly we have all this health and shit. So once we kill all these enemies in this area, we can now... Don't you fucking dare. Oh my god, I would have been so pissed. I gotta deal with this asshole. By getting knocked off, probably. Or I got him like that. Awesome. So, we get, for our troubles, the Pelican Effigy. Bead made of forged copper, coated in a dense aquamarine patina. The pelican fed its children with its blood. Protect the wearer from all harm while they drink from the bile flask. Pretty freaking useful, actually. I'm actually going to equip that. Ooh, the lore. Right. May our chest full of cuts bleed, for when it spills red, it will feed the hungry. Let it bleed, for when it pours upon this land of the dead, it shall be blessed in the eyes of the miracle. And those who rest here shall live on the other side of the dream, on the way of eternal processions. Let it bleed. Let it bleed. Let it bleed. Alright, so now that we got all the items in Hondo we need, we're pretty much... I don't think we ever come back to Hondo. We might. We might. We are going to head down to... back down to Grievous's Sins. I want to do more in Echoes of Salt, but we'll do that later. We're going to head back down, and we're going to talk to Altus Gracus again. Now, if you are in Hondo, you can actually take a bit of a shortcut by getting to that area there, and then you could just drop all the way down. But we haven't gotten there yet, so I'm going to meet you down there. While we're here, I decided to just go ahead and spend the Tears of Atonement I had built up in order to get the Billory Flask upgraded. Well, not upgraded, but, you know, get a new one. Hooray! We have a new one. Now I'm going back to Altus Gracus, like discussed before. I just had the extra Tears of Atonement on me. I don't know why I didn't air impulse there. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, that was a nice air impulse. Alright, now that we're back near Altus Gracus, we can get this Child of Moonlight, thanks to the fact that we have the 3 gnarled tongues. And because we have the 3 gnarled tongues, Altus Gracus is gone, and instead has left behind an item, the Knot of Hair. Tangle of hair knotted with the strength of 3 broken bonds. A strong knot allows it to be used as a rosary bead, carrying part of its unyielding strength to its wearer. You do extra damage. Congrats! All those who had come to the sacred link knelt in the presence of that fruit of the miracle, thus making it an object of worship from that moment on. We built an altar worthy of such holiness and placed it there. Shortly afterwards, during one bleak night, the priest who slept inside the church heard a loud groan, a cry made of 3 voices, yet one voice at the same time. When we got there, the egg was gone. Ever since then, I have been looking for it, visiting all the places I could and talking to every soul I found. Ultimately, it was I who found the egg and found, unfortunately, the grievous miracle known as Altus Gracus. So, where are we going now? We are going to the Echoes of Salt, and we're going to complete part of the Echoes of Salt. There's a prayer I want to get in the Echoes of Salt, and then we're going to head up to the mountains to get another item we need the gnarled tongues for. So I'm going to meet you here at the Echoes of Salt. Preadio. Alright, welcome back. So, we are going to get ourselves a very nice fervor spell, prayer, whatever, by going down south. Now, as one might suspect, there are some Gribblies that we're going to slaughter our way through. This area is basically totally optional, and is more important once you interact with the DLCs. Which, once again, we're not going to be doing any of the DLCs until New Game Plus, which I intend to do and show off the DLCs. So I might not show off the whole game unless it really interests us. Like, it really shows off some new interesting monsters and stuff outside of the simple, like, DLC stuff. Slaughtering our way downtown, killing lots of evil Gribblies. Oh my god, this is fucking spoopy! Fuck. I hate this. Oh my god, I got it. Oh my god, I got it. Okay, all is well in my universe. All is well in my universe. You can see there's actually a third way we could, or a second way we could have gone. Damn, where am I? What has happened to me? I'm in sort of the right area. Lots of air impulse are needed here. I'm just gonna ignore all these schmucks. What are they gonna do? Attack me from afar? That's exactly what they're gonna do. Air impulse is required here. Boom! New item. Scale of burnished alabaster. A fragment of a real scale and hard as stone. Its whiteness is so pure that it glows brightly under the palest of lights, especially when danger approaches the one who wears it. Its lunar light allows the penitent one to block attacks from behind, so you can parry even from behind. Captain, we have been in this black fog for what we now believe to be 5 days. Nothing moves, nothing lives, nothing breathes here. All is echoes and shadows. Not even the boat creaks or sways on all these oily black waters, and nor is there any sign of the serpent. We feel as if we are slowly sinking, for the reflection of our tired and emaciated faces on the water's surface seems, with each passing moment, to be ever closer. There will no doubt be our grave. This will no doubt be our grave. There is no way back. We pray that this message in a bottle reaches you. It has been an honor to serve under you. May the sea have mercy on us. So we can now parry from behind. Hooray! We could basically parry from whatever direction we feel like. So, there's a little bit more we can do in the Echoes of Salt, but I might not actually come back. We're back in the Desecrated Cistern. Once again, not a lot we can do right there. We need a separate item to get some other stuff in the Desecrated Cistern, which we won't get for a little bit. So don't worry about it. I'm not actually sure which of those paths are easier. Probably not the jumping section, to be honest. We are going the right way. Come up here, unlock another Preadio. Preadio. It was me, Dio! We unlock a new portal. Sweet. Am I in the right area? Yeah, I am. I thought for a second I accidentally switched to a different spot. Is there a secret here? There isn't. I knew that. Alright, might as well drop down anyway. We come to the west side of the ship, Mourning and Havoc. So these things right here, you cannot permakill them. They do a ton of damage when they hit you. Just jump over them. Otherwise, they will do an inordinate amount of damage. That area down there is all smudge, and it is coated in the bastards. So do yourself a favor, and don't get hit by any of them. Like that. Let me see. I think I actually have to go through the area here. This is what we want. Now, you can actually cheese getting that ladder up there and really break the game. But we get a really important prayer right here. Mirabris of the Return to Port. Mirabrace? I don't know. A festive song that was used to welcome back sailors who, having been left for dead and drowned in the cold waters, somehow managed to make it back to shore. Invoking it will transport you to the last pray dieu in which you prayed. It is a homeward bone. Lady of the blue light, cast out the shadows from my corner. Take away the darkness from my looking glass where the light has died. Lady, bring us warmth with your lamp of the sun. Take away the cold, take away the ice from this sea of pain. And now, at last, boom. Such a cool fucking animation. We can go back. We don't even have to dive to use it. You can cheese that with the Tirana, but I don't want to do that. There's just no point. It just breaks the game and causes, if I'm honest, some problems with the game. The game really does not like it. Well, although they may have patched it because Metroidvanias do love their sequence breaking. So there's a couple other things we could have seen. Like I said, there's other stuff we can do in that passage. We just have to have another item. If you try and do it right now, you'll die a horrible, embarrassing demise. And you'll be like, not really what I wanted. Doing air impulse on those lanterns is actually really fun. You come up here. Or these poor schmucks, they deserve it. Trust me. Ow, you douche nozzle. Once again, they deserve it. So I can go through here. Now, once again, another biliary flask. We don't have the empty for it, but it is unlocked, and it is another spot for us to do it. There's a lot more to this area, but we can't do anything with it right now. So instead, what I want to do is I want to go back up to the mountains and complete the mountains. So the Graveyard of the Peaks, there is an item up here that we can't get without the Gnarled Tongues, and then a Child of Moonlight we can't get without the Gnarled Tongues. There's a couple things we can do, and one of it is to complete a important, let me see, an important quest line we've been working on. So we're also going to try and open the door this episode. We're going to try and get through the door to the Mother of Mothers. So we're about halfway through the game now, almost halfway. You might be able to call it halfway, because that was sort of like Act 1. Don't worry about that door right now. Douche! I'm taking your spine for that. So we are very nearly done with the initial section of the game, and we're going to start being able to unlock, being able to transport ourselves through a huge part of the game. I might just cut this part out, actually. Alright, welcome back. We are going to complete the mountains. I don't think there's anything else we can do here, even with later items. Oh, joy, it's my favorite. We are stronger than when last we came here, so I'm not super worried. That would have knocked me off, and that would have been embarrassing considering how much further along the game I am. He's gonna hit me. Ow. Alright, you think I would have learned my lesson by now, but I never do with those guys. Just never. This is such a difficult area in general. Oh god, I almost fucked that up. I might just ignore that guy. Apparently I am unable to ignore this man. Ooh, air impulse you to death. Get fucked. Oh, I really thought that third hit would kill him, but it actually took another hit. Interesting. We want to go this way. Oh my god! Good job, brain. Oh my god, I can't believe I died there. That was such a dumb death. I think I was actually being pushed by the wind, and I just fucked up with grabbing onto the ledge. Grabbing onto the wall. no! Oh my god, that was just a set of the dumbest deaths I think I've had in a long time in any game. Oh my god, these guys are not well designed. These guys probably shouldn't be in this area. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like they're well designed for this area just because of how the attacking works when you are next to this. If you try to attack in any way while you're next to this, you grab on, which sounds great in theory, except you can't attack anything as a result. And it does not feel good when you're like, it's one hit away and I can't attack it because I'm close enough to this stupid fucking thing. You come up here. Actually, you need to drop down a little bit. Alright, wait for the wind. Pick up this item, say fuck this bitch. Tentudia's skeletal remains. We got the last piece. At least I think that's the last piece, unless I forgot the other one of the others. Alright, we should be able to... Oh my god. Alright, it grows fast enough. Woo. Alright, need to wait until the wind is with me. About to finish this shithole. This is probably the hardest area in the original half of the game. It is just so brutal. Can't do anything there. Bead of gold thread. A ball made of liquid gold spun into fine fibers. Viscous to the touch, these miraculous strands are avidly coveted by alchemists and scholars. The passion woven in each filament seeps into the sacred bioflask, accelerating their use. Very, very, very helpful. A miracle occurred in front of me. I found her lying on the floor. Her face was pale as if dead, yet relaxed and at peace. Next to her lay the bodies of 4 women covered in gold that shone and illuminated the room as if lit by an eternal fire. From where I stood, I could hear the beating of those 5 hearts. They echoed in the room, slowly sounding in unison. There were golden threads at my feet all over the room. They seemed to be attached to those golden bodies. Took up part of that thread and made a ball. That would be the proof for others to believe me. So, there is a little bit more we can do here. We're gonna get a child of moonlight. Let's see, go across here. Don't get murdered by this muck who can so easily. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna kill him. Who can so easily toss you off. Need to go this way, unless I already got it. I have already got it now. Alright, I already got it. Okay. So, we are done with this shithole. Ooh, I dodged him very nicely there, I would like to think to myself. So, now, we are going to go to the Bridge of the 3 Calvaries. We are going to complete the first half and unlock the Mother of Mothers. There's a few other things that maybe you could do, but they're really minor. Like, really minor. So instead, we are going to go to the Mother of Mothers. But unfortunately, there is a conflict we must perform. Now, if you are in New Game Plus and you are trying to do the DLCs, do not do this next step. Do not go to the Bridge of the 3 Calvaries. It will screw it up until you have gone through certain parts of the DLC. So don't do it until you are absolutely certain that you have done as much as you can in the DLC before going to the Mother of Mothers. It is very, very important that you do this. And you will know when you are able to continue. But if you do this next fight, you will lock yourself out of the DLC. And vice versa. So don't do this until you're ready. Now then, Tentudia. Give Tentudia skeletal remains. Yup.
The remnants of Tentudia have...
Oh, I meant to read them now!
It is now possible to give her the second true burial. With this supplication, she shall watch over thee.
Debla of the Lights. What a fervor spell. What an insanely good spell. This next fight's probably going to kick my ass. Summon a beam of heavenly light to the position of the penitent one. It punishes nearby enemies with merciless strength. Eyes I have, but thee I can't see. Your lights of fire blind me inside. Up in the sky there fly wax pigeons, which melt their wings, sowing the land. If you call me, let me burn. Eyes and flesh, hands and hair, I want to see thee, but I cannot. I will meet you over at this shrine on the bridge of the 3 Calvaries. Oh, yes. Alright, welcome back. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty brutal fight. I'm probably gonna fuck it up. What do we need for this fight? We need... I'll go ahead and unequip everything, just so I can, like, really go through and be like, which one do I want? We need 4th toe, deuce, dodging. Don't need the uvula anymore. Well, I mean, not right now. Dodging distance might not be bad. None of these are going to be super helpful. Magical attacks sounds nice. Not going to be very helpful for what's next. This would be nice. We're going to use the fire enclosed. The weight of true guilt we don't need right now, and it doesn't really help us anyway. The red orb, that would be very, very nice. Execution, we're not going to be doing anything with that. If you have Perpetua's protection, wield that. We're going to instead do this, increasing our Bioflask recovery speed, which also protects us while we're doing it. We're invincible during it. So this is a pretty difficult fight. I'll see if I can just do it in first try.
I know you are there. Even if I can't see you, hear my plea. After your departure, it is now my turn to prove I'm deserving of our captain's trust. I will not fail, Chrysanta. And may the greatest of pains devour me if I let the penitents through this door. On your guard, penitent one.
Yep, he calls forth motherfucking lightning. Oh, parried his ass. What? I don't really know why it didn't hit me there, but it didn't. What? How did you miss? Boom! Sort of kicking his ass right now. I say that and then immediately get hit. Ooh, almost got hit by lightning. I tried to use the... You're invincible for a part of the prayer. I was trying to do that. Oh, I'm gonna be focusing here. Once again, fucked it up. That's fine. Ah, you're here. Ah! I'm getting knocked around like I'm a tennis ball. There we go, I hit him with it. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Go ahead and heal. Esdras of the Anointed Legion. Oh, come on, that didn't hit me. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Okay, that was done with me. Alright, I'm stun locked in the wall. I am stun locked on the wall. This is going well. I'm no longer doing well. I am no longer doing well against this guy. Oh man, he really fucked with my brain. Ah. Also, he's invincible sometimes. I actually beat this guy my second try, even though it really doesn't look fair right now. Oh, sweet time galore. I could have blocked him right there and parried him. All right, fine. I'm really not doing well right now. Ooh, got him right there. Can I just block? Or... Oh, there we go. I thought you didn't need her help, little bitch. Now, you can't actually beat her here, too. Ugh. Oh, man, I'm gonna die here. I'm 100%, 100 billion% gonna die here. Come on. Move. Damn it, he was spinning to win, and I couldn't stop him. I tried to jump. That was dumb of me. Oh, that's it. Alright, GG's. Damn, that was hard. That's a really, really hard fight. It really fucks with my brain in a lot of different ways. So I'm just gonna have to fight him again. Whack. I'm just getting bullied. Damn it, how am I supposed to dodge all these? Got him! Oh my god, that's such a brutal fight. Fuck! God, that's such a brutal fight.
Forgive me.
Oh my god.
I will cross over to the
I
other
was just
side of
getting
the
knocked
tree.
around like a fucking tennis ball, like a fucking ping pong ball. Especially later on in the fight, it's just like, what the fuck is even happening anymore? Did that even hit me? What hit me? I don't even know what that was. Fuck, but at least we get the best fucking spell in the game. Or at least what I think is one of the best spells, if not the best spell. Plea to the storms, intoned by dry throats and shaking voices, calls forth the blazing rays that pierce the clouds, striking down nearby enemies. Sister of mine, don't leave me, for I carry you in my breast and in my heart. Sister of mine, don't leave me bleeding, for I carry you in my chest and in my blood. Sister of mine, don't leave me in silence, for I carry you in my bosom and my song. So now, we can do this. Lightning. Oh, and how glorious it is. Oh my god, damn, that is so helpful. Let me take this off, put this on, actually. I think I prefer that. Yeah, we're not quite able to use it 4 times, rather. But damn, that feels good. Do I have an additional Quicksilver? I don't right now. That's fine. Oh my god, time to go to the Mother of Mothers. God, fuck that fight sometimes, honestly. It just fucks with my brain in a way that is like, I don't know, like instinctual for me.
I feel my blood turning into black sap, and my aged skin into reddish bark.
Welcome to the first part of the Mother of Mothers. We're actually going to go back and rest at the Bridge of the Three Calvaries. We're going to call it there. Oh my god, lots of running around, doing errands, and then a fight that fucking sucks. I hate that fight sometimes, honestly, man. It just messes with my brain. It just messes with how my brain works. And it's like my Achilles heel for boss fights in this game. So thank you so much for watching. We have hit over 40 subscribers, and that is crazy to me. I'm just over the fucking moon. And please like, comment, and subscribe because it helps with YouTube's algorithm. And also because it makes me feel nice and warm and fuzzy on the inside, and I prefer that. This has been Blasphemous.